What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you're having a happy, healthy, safe New Year. And I hope this year is prosperous for you in every way imaginable. With that, we're in the new year. I wanted to recap 2024. One goal that I had in mind when it came to fragrances, I really wanted to try hard to avoid redundancy and not focus so much on new releases. So there's two parts to that, right? Avoiding redundancy and not hopping on every single new release that pops out. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but as a content creator, it is good to get your hands and your nose on new releases because, listen, if you're one of the first to talk about a fragrance, a hot new release at that, chances are you're probably going to get the views, you're going to get the subscribes and things of that nature. It all, obviously there's things that play into it, your delivery, how you are behind camera, things like that. But for the most part, that does help as a content creator. For me, I said, screw it. I don't need every single thing that comes out. I'm pretty content, pretty happy with what I have, but there are things that I wanted to add. With that, what you're going to see today are fragrances that I added to my collection in 2024 that did not necessarily come out in 2024. There are new releases here. Most of what you're going to hear about today did not come out in 2024. But there's some good stuff in 2024 that came out as well. We're going to talk about it all. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Let's hit it real quick. Don't forget to drop a like. Leave me a comment down below with some of your favorite pickups for 2024. And what are you most excited about adding to your collection in 2025? Drop those comments below. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Be a real one. Share this video out with anybody you know that could find me entertaining and my knowledge useful. With that said and out of the way, let's get it. This one right here from Xerjoff is called Mefisto Gentiluomo. I believe this was launched back in 2018 or something like that. I'm not really remembering. It'll, show up on screen. I was dying to add this to my collection. So I sampled this one back like 2 years ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I fell in love with it. Absolutely love this stuff. For whatever reason, I didn't end up picking it up. I went with something else from Xerjoff instead. I believe it may have been Neo that I went with. I'm not remembering right now, but I picked up something else from Xerjoff. I know what it was. It was Torino 21, so it was 2021. It was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago at this point, when I tried this fragrance out. So I went with Torino 21 instead. This one, though, is always on my radar. I love this one, guys. So this is kind of like a fresh barbershop style fragrance. I'll explain what I mean. There's definitely citrus present. There is like this aquatic feel that I get, like a watery aquatic feel. There is a light green presence here, powdery floral iris in here that gives it that barbershop quality, right? This stuff is undoubtedly masculine. I feel like it does lean a little bit toward the manly side here. Not saying that women can't wear this. We all know, women, ladies, you do wear what you damn well please. But yeah, this just smells kind of like fresh out of the barbershop style of fragrance and kind of the image that it paints in my mind. With this one here being, like I said, on the more fresh side of things, which leads me to this point. It's a little bit more on the modern side. So when I say barbershop, don't think classic barbershops like Yves Saint Laurent's Rive Gauche, not like Platinum Egoiste from Chanel, which I love both of those fragrances. But this is not that. Fresh side, modern, aquatic kind of in there, citrus. I feel like the color of this light blue gradient bottle, not gradient, this light blue frosted bottle is the perfect color to represent this fragrance here. Fantastic one. I absolutely love it, guys. Check hey, if you like the way that I describe this, it's something that you want to try, definitely check this one out. Again, from Xerjoff, part of the Casa Moratti collection. This is Mefisto Gentiluomo. This one is like clean, fresh, dumb reach status from Loewe. This is Cobalt number 7 Eau de Parfum. Guys, this kind of goes in line with like Bleu de Chanel. It sort of has a similar vibe to that because there's citruses here. There is a bit of a marine touch here. There is this kind of salted sea air or salted sea breeze sort of feel here. And I dropped the cap. Hold on. and I absolutely love it for that. It's a great fragrance, done reach stuff. You know, it's nothing crazy here. We're not reinventing the wheel over here. Just one of those fragrances when you really don't know what you want to wear, but one thing is for sure, you want to smell mass appealing, great, fresh, clean out of the shower. This is one that you grab. This is about a 6-hour fragrance. Not bad. You know, it's not bad in the performance category. It's not bad on projection either. You know, it's going to perform very similar to like Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. And it kind of reminds me of that scent specifically. Although, not redundant to own both. I ran out of Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. I purchased this instead just because I love this brand. They put out many great fragrances. If you're new to the brand of Loewe, you want something fresh, clean, easygoing, this is the one to check out. If you love Iris, check out Loewe's 001 Man Eau de Parfum. So typically their fragrances come in 2 concentrations. They do an Eau de Toilette, they do an Eau de Parfum. From what I remember, the Eau de Toilettes don't last at all. Barely last. And when you first spray them on skin, they like disappear like that. These Eau de Parfums, though, obviously they're a little bit more thick, a little bit more dense. And for that, obviously, performance a little bit better. And yeah, guys, fresh, clean, easy to wear, fresh out of the shower type of smell. Cobalt number 7 from Loewe. This right here, my most complimented fragrance for the summer. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm going in order from brightest or freshest fragrance all the way into the dark, deep stuff. So we're going seasonally here. I left that out because I'm like kind of trying to stay away from talking about seasons so much, but yeah, it's what it is, man. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. A little late on that heads up, but hey, what are you going to do? Anyway, this fragrance I'm going to talk about is from Lorenzo Pazzaglia, and this is Dream Sea, my most complimented fragrance of the summertime 2024. I love this stuff. Yes, I do like it better than Summer Hammer. Summer Hammer is great, much different though. Summer Hammer is a fruity floral fragrance. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Like perfect for a vacation scent. If you want like one summer fragrance that could do it all, or you just want to wear one beast mode summer fragrance all year long, let it be your signature, Dream Sea by Lorenzo Pazzaglia is it. This is the one, I'm telling you, because you have a marine feel here, very, very similar to what you smell when you're seaside. Very much captures the idea of ocean water in here. Very salty, marine-like, but beautiful. You're not going to get that smell of like fishy or sometimes like rotten eggs type of smell from cologne. There's no cologne in here, so you're not going to get that. It's actually a marine accord, and it is fantastic. Now, aiding that or accompanying that, you're going to have some white florals here. Now, the white florals aren't specific, meaning that I'm not picking up on individual white florals where I could nitpick and say, oh, this is jasmine, this is that, and this is this one. It's not like that. You could just smell, or at least I could just smell a fresh white floral presence here. Just again, fresh, right? So citruses, but more juicy, fruity citruses, marine, salty, dry woods, and that white floral touch that I mentioned. This stuff is phenomenal. It's a compliment machine, a beastly fragrance. When you spray this one on, be cautious of the trigger because this is beast mode right here. This can be worn in the office. If you are going to wear this in the office, 2 sprays only. If you're out in the open, have fun, 6 to 8 sprays. Just be careful. It's a beast. From Lorenzo Pazzaglia. Again, this is Dream Sea. All right, next is going to be Meteore from Louis Vuitton. Yes, Meteore from Louis Vuitton. I love this stuff, okay? Now, I'm not sure if I told you guys this story or if you even remember because we're talking almost a year ago at this point, but back in February or March, I went and visited a Louis Vuitton store. This nice young lady there, sales rep, took me through the whole line. She was extremely knowledgeable about the fragrances, the notes they contained. She was asking me questions like, what are you into? Are you into fresh? Do you like woody scents? Do you like... So she really knew her stuff, and I appreciate that, and I know you guys on the other end there could feel me on that, right? So I was back and forth between this one and Imagination, and I ended up going with Meteor. Now, Imagination, it's all right. It's good. It's just, I was like, it's not doing it for me. It's not hitting it the way that this was hitting it that day. Now, I know, look, many of you out there watching this right now, you love Imagination. Cool. I think it's a good fragrance. It just didn't really do it for me, and that's what's awesome about this hobby. You could like one thing, I could like something else. We could disagree, but then meet in the middle on some others. You know what I mean? Or not agree at all. but still, like each other, hopefully. But yeah, guys, Meteor is fresh, clean, soapy, it's citrus. It smells like a fresh, clean man out of the shower. For what it is, it's so simple. It's almost not worth the money, but it was so good, I had to add it to my collection. I love the way this stuff smells. It's so, so great. Fresh, easy, clean. Not too much thinking goes into wearing this fragrance right here. So that you could just spray on. Know that you smell phenomenal. Probably going to be the best smelling person in the room, out and about. And I love it for that. It's easy. It's compliment getting. It's mass appealing. It's fantastic, and it lasts all day on my skin. Not, many citrus-based scents last all day on my skin. This one does, and I absolutely love it for that. And it was a joy to wear this past spring and summer. Meteor from Louis Vuitton. Next up, we have Reflection 45 by Amouage. So this one was on my radar. Oh, I love this stuff. This was on my radar for the past two or 3 years, something like that, right? I sampled it when they first launched this line of Exceptional Extra, is what they're calling this line here. Sampled it, fell in love with it. Because I love the original. Right, so the original was my first niche purchase. You could see like we're coming down to the bitter end here, and let's talk about this one first. So this powdery white floral fragrance with some sandalwood, a hit of patchouli. You still have that white floral presence here in 45 with that hit of patchouli. You also have frankincense and myrrh. A little bit. It's in there. It's resinous. It's in there. It's a little smoky. I do get a leathery quality on skin. More aromatic touches here than the original. So it's aromatic. You still have that flower, that white floral powdery nuance here. You're still going to have the dry woods and the patchouli that was in Reflection Man. But there's added depth, light bit of smokiness with that frankincense, myrrh, the smoky, resinous qualities. And then you have that light leathery touch that I talked about that I get on my skin. I don't know if any of you are experiencing that with Reflection 45 or it's just me, but that's what I'm getting from this. And the leather actually comes through quite a bit. I'm not going to go ahead and say this is a leather fragrance or anything like that. I'm just saying that I definitely get a good amount of leather that pops off my skin. But guys, this stuff is amazing. It's very strong, very potent. It definitely projects better than Reflection Man, the original, and does last a whole hell of a lot longer. Reflection 45 is just an exceptional fragrance that I absolutely love. I had to add it to my collection, and I'm very happy that I have it now in my collection. I wanted to get it for quite some time, and it was a nice addition to the collection. And I have Jubilation 40 right back here too, which I also added this year. Absolutely love that one, but this is the stuff right here. Reflection 45 by Amouage. Now we're moving on to the house of Jusbox. This is my first Jusbox fragrance. Yes, I own Corsica Heart, but that is my fiance's fragrance. It's all mine. 54 from Jusbox. I love this stuff, guys. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. It's creamy with that combo of vanilla and pina colada. You get tobacco, you get some patchouli. This smells fantastic. There's also a pretty good amount of cinnamon in here as well, giving it sort of like, almost could be like a Christmas style fragrance, but picture it's right around Christmas time, but you're spending it in like a tropical area. Does that make sense? Because of that pina colada. That's why I make that connection. It's like you're on holiday, tropical vacation in December, late December, right around Christmas time. What a fantastic creation this is. I love this. I absolutely love this stuff. It's potent. It's powerful. It smells fantastic. It's very unique. It's like something I've never smelled before in a fragrance, especially for somebody that owns a fair amount of patchouli fragrances. This patchouli fragrance stands apart, separates itself from the rest of the pack because of those gourmand elements, the vanilla, the pina colada. I absolutely love this. It's a fun, joyful fragrance to wear, and for that, I absolutely love it. The bottles are awesome. Composition itself is great, and yeah, I just can't say enough great things about it. It smells great, it performs great, and it lasts forever, feels like. So yeah, Jusbox 54 kills it. Had to make the list. Best designer release of 2024 goes to Hugo Boss bottled Absolu. It's really great. Really, really great. They did an exceptional job with this release here, I must say. You have some fruity nuances along with leather and some patchouli. Pretty simple, pretty easy. A little bit off the beaten path from designers. You know the deal with designers giving us flanker after flanker. Pretty much feels like a whole lot of redundancy in the mainstream designer realm. Hugo Boss said, we're going to change it up a little bit. They took a risk, and they did a great job. They did a really great job with this one here. I love it. It performs great. It smells great. This could easily be someone's date night signature scent right here. It's a little bit rugged, does lean on the masculine side, kind of has this bad boy flicker to it. For that man, absolutely love this stuff. It had to make the list here. And yeah, as I said, best designer release of 2024. Hugo Boss bottled. Absolu. Another one of my most complimented fragrances of 2024. And yeah, why the heck not? Tom Ford's Eau d'Ombre leather. I love this stuff, man. I love this. It is so good. We're talking leather, vanilla with some smoky incense. Yeah, this is fantastic. I want to be shocked, too, if there was a little bit of lavender in here because I get this cold, sort of a cold smell in here, like cold winter air. And sometimes, you guys have heard me say this before, lavender can give me that effect. That cold air sort of effect. You have that going on here. This is a sophisticated fragrance, very elegant. This is compliment inducing. I was shocked at how many compliments that I received on this. Oh, getting back to the scent profile, it's a touch spicy as well. I was shocked at how many compliments I get when I wear this stuff. This is one that I feel like I wear for me, but it seems that most times when I wear this fragrance, somebody stops to ask me what I'm wearing or in passing. They'll say, hey, you smell great. You know, things of that nature. But for me, personally, I love this. I had no clue which direction they were going to take this. When I saw the name Eau d'Ombre leather, I thought we were going to get a fresh leather fragrance, especially when you have this like transparent bottle here. I really thought it was going to be fresh. Not the case. This is kind of like baby cat-esque style, which I have another one here that kind of goes in that territory as well, but much better and much better than this as well. But absolutely love this. I think it's great. I know it's kind of 50-50, depends who you ask. Some people really like it, others don't. I completely see both sides. I get why people won't like it. There's things on the market that already smell similar to this, and on the other side, people that like it, myself included. I enjoy this quite a bit. I thought it was, or think it is, a great release from Tom Ford, Eau d'Ombre leather. I was going to include black lacquer here. I do like and wear black lacquer more than this one. But overall, things considered, given that it's more versatile of a scent, I wear this one more than black lacquer, and the compliment factor is higher with this than of black lacquer. I decided to go with Eau d'Ombre leather instead. Eau de Toilette concentration performs on me like an Eau de Parfum. There is a bit of an airy quality to it, which you could get from an Eau de Toilette, but it lasts almost all day on my skin. When I say all day, I mean 6 to 8 hours, getting me through an entire work day. Eau d'Ombre leather from Tom Ford. January of 2024 saw the release and the drop of Black Rose Halfeti, signature Black Rose Halfeti from the House of Zaharoff. Took my breath away. How are you going to take the beloved rosé and create something 100 times better than that fragrance? I said it. I make bold statements on my channel. And I speak the truth, and I speak from the heart. I mean what I say what I mean. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Look, this could be my signature scent. I have no problem wearing this in the summer when I'm in the mood for it. I have no problem wearing it in the spring, the fall, the dead of winter. This fragrance right here is everything I ever wanted in a rose fragrance, and I absolutely love that. If that bothers you that I said that about this, that's a you, not a me problem. This fragrance right here takes the signature Pour Homme DNA, that structure, right? It removes that lavender powdery touch, replaces it with rose. That's how I always describe the scent, and amplified the resinous touches. So what you have here is a spicy rose scent accented with resins and smoky touches. The smoky touches in here are more of like a church type of smoky nuance. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about if you've ever experienced such a thing there. This is, to me, a masculine rose fragrance. Yes, ladies, you can wear it too. To me, this is a masculine rose fragrance. This is my son's favorite fragrance in my entire collection. And I can't blame him. This stuff is phenomenal. It's criminally underrated from the house. You know, everyone talked about Blue Seraphim. Great fragrance. It's blue. You know, I thought, yeah, it smells great. But, whatever. Seraphim Red came out. I like Seraphim Red better than blue. And I like this. This is my second. This is going to end up being my favorite from the house. It's still currently Noir, but this is really creeping up on Noir. I love this stuff. It's so, so good. And it's more of a me fragrance. You know, I always said since the beginning of my channel that I'm more into dark, mysterious, resinous scents. And that's what this is right here. But with the utilization of rose. So given all of that, this is a unique smelling fragrance. It's not going to be for everybody. But one thing is for sure, it is for me. It's for my boy too, you know. This is Zaharoff Signature Black Rose Halfeti. In the month of December, Day 3 came out, pushed everybody to the side and said, hey, I see your cute releases out there for 2024. But y'all ready for this? So anyway, Day 3 fragrance is Aylan, right? This is a vanillic fragrance, but it's not an overly sweet vanilla. It's not going to be your cupcake or your, vanilla cupcake or vanilla icing type of vanilla. No, it's a creamy, sweet vanilla that's not overly sweet, right? Just the right amount of sweetness in here, going more in the creamy direction, almost lactonic in a way. Accented by oud, accented by rose. Beautiful combination of notes there. I do detect a little bit of saffron because I experienced some leathery qualities on skin and a slight, just a little powdery floral touch from some orange blossom. You're not a fan of orange blossom or neroli? Forget about it. You're not really going to detect that. You're just going to detect a powdery nuance, and that's what those notes give off in fragrance. Just a little powdery touch. It's just an accent. And man, is it beautiful. As far as perfumery goes, this is Michael Paul's greatest creation. Is it my favorite fragrance from the house? It is my second favorite. My favorite still is Say Less. This is a close second, though. I love, love, love this fragrance. This is how you do a vanilla for me. And if you're a man out there and you don't like vanillas because you find them too sweet, too throttlingly, things of that nature, I encourage you to get a sample of this. Get your nose on this. This may be the one that changes everything you thought you knew about vanilla scents, because this is a vanilla like no other. This is a very exquisite take on a vanilla done to complete perfection. Guys, check this one out if you haven't already. It is a 10 out of 10 vanilla scent. For me, in my most humble opinion, this is from Day 3, Aylan. If you ask me, hey Dave, you know what? I want to know what is one brand that left the biggest impact on you in 2024. It would be the brand Free Yourself. This fragrance is called Faux right here. The brand owners are just phenomenal people. They really are. High energy, extremely motivated individuals. Motivated and a great collection of fragrances. You put all those things together, you have a winning team. And that's what they have over at Free Yourself. A winning team, a brand that I'm happy to support, and a brand that I will support for every release that comes down the line. This is a great fragrance. They also sell candles. I have candles. Excuse me, I'll grab one real quick. Check out these candles, huh? Pretty cool, right? I'm going to set this down right over here. Can't tip it or some, there we go. We'll get some wax drippings all over the place here. Free Yourself Faux. What's this fragrance all about? It is like walking through a winter forest on an extremely cold day while it's snowing outside. That's how I always describe this fragrance. You have some pine touches in here, a light hit of citrus. You also have a bit of cinnamon leaf here, giving it some spiciness to the scent, and some leather. And it's an animalic leather, so there is a light animalic feel to the fragrance. My fiance is not a fan of overly animalic scents, and she absolutely loves this. She says that it smells like Christmas, and I agree. I do have a strong connection to this fragrance, not only because of just the way it smells, but also the brand and everything like that. And this was the fragrance that I wore when I proposed to my girlfriend. So I just absolutely love this stuff. It's a stellar fragrance, guys. If you are into artistic done right, this is one you need to try. It does smell like Christmas, but there's also a fresh green pine forest. Sorry, not fresh. A green pine forest in the wintertime. That's kind of the imagery that it evokes in my mind. This stuff is fantastic. It performs all day. Not quite a beast. Not one of those nuclear scents that's going to overtake a room or anything like that. I go about 10 sprays, 8 to 10 sprays on this one. It lasts all day. People will definitely be able to pick it up as they approach you or walk past you. It does project enough. It's just not going to fill a room, and that's what I like. You know it's high quality stuff when it performs just like that. Most of the time, these overly beastly fragrances are not the most natural smelling things in the world. This one, the opposite. Very natural smelling, very high quality smelling, and I love the brand, love the owners and what they stand for, guys. Go check out their website. Definitely get yourself some samples. They do have, this is one of their, probably their darkest scent, I would say. They do have some fresher scents out there for you guys and you gals that appreciate freshies. They have some really great options there for you as well. How many fragrances did we talk about now? I gave you 11 cents. I mean, honestly, guys, there was 20 fragrances when I started this, and I thought, you know what? Let's go with 11. I wanted to go with the ones that made the most impact on me, or at least they were very special to me in a way. Whatever way that was, that's the way this video shaped out to be. I do apologize that I forgot to mention the seasons. Like we were kind of going from fresh to dark there, and then I left off on the brand that made the biggest impact on me in 2024. Anyway, guys, looking forward to a great 2025 here on the channel, my personal life as well. Many changes are coming to the channel, all good stuff, but while I was on break, I was just thinking about ways I can evolve the channel and just grow. That's what we're all about here, right? Growing and evolving. I definitely want to take the channel in a different direction, doing similar things. Still going to talk fragrance. I want to talk about grooming a lot more, but it's time for me now to take it to the next level. So I have a lot of good stuff planned for 2025, guys. Stay tuned. Be on the lookout for that. I will update you guys. I'm going to stay more interactive with you guys as well in that community page. The community tab is going to let you know what's going on, what's coming out, things to look for, and all that kind of stuff. Also, I'm going to be looking for your help in 2025 to help me create content that's more specific to what you guys would like to see. So, as always, guys, I appreciate your viewership, and until the next video, take care of yourselves and each other. I love you guys. Spray your fragrances appropriately. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.